Hello everyone, welcome to VBA Beyond Basics. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the last video, I talked about how to pass values within the macros and how to run one macro from another and how to use the call function. Call function can also be used to call a macro without exchange of variables, but you can run a macro from another macro without the call function too. The call function is necessary when you want to receive back a value. To send a value, you don't need the call function. In this video, we are going to learn about another function that is replacement of the if command, and that is select case. So this is select case. Select case starts with select case followed by a variable, and that the value of that variable is tested, and you select by using case or case else. And like if function, the select case function also ends with end select statement. So select case, variable, and end select. Within the in between these two statements, you can use cases and the case. And let's go and see how this works. All right, I have a function, a macro ready for you. Where is that? Oh, here it is. So this is the macro we have, and let me give you a better view of this. Yeah, I can see this. Yeah, and I hope you can also see this. So we have this. If I highlight this and forget whatever is written in between, so sub, we allocate grade, bracket start, bracket close, and end sub. So within these macros statements, opening and closing statements, I have this v marks. V marks is a variable. The v letter defines it. V marks is equal to range a1 dot value. Let me give you a more better view. So I am aside and you have a bigger view now. And what if I can move this from to the left? Yeah. Okay. So V marks is equal to range a1 dot value, uh, a variable which is get, that is getting value from a1, and let's in a1 we have 88 and go back, and now this we have this select case. Forget these lines, highlighted ones. So we have select case followed by a variable and end select. So these are the opening and closing statements of select case function. And as I said, this function is going to test the variable. So if the variable is case is less than 50, then do this. If the case 50 to 60, this is the correct format, then do this. If the case is 60 to 80, then do this, and the case is 80 to 95, then do this. Case else is when if whatever condition is given above fails, do this in every case. So if if the marks are less than 50, A2 is equal to D. If the marks are between 50 and 60, it's going to be C. And then if 60 to 80, it's going to be B. 80 to 95, A. And else means if above 95, it's going to be A star. So let's run this. Yeah, I think you can see this now. So let's run this with F8. Is it less than 50? No, no, yes. It's going to be A. So what if I have 40? So let's run this again. Is it less than 50? Yes. the grade is D, and quit. It, this function is not going to test the rest of the cases. It's just going to quit. So select case followed by a variable, and the case is, or the case statement is going to test the value in that variable, and based on that value you can have whatever you want to do. What if I have these 40, then 60, then 50, then 80, then 90? What if I want to get the grades in B1, B2, B3 and so on? How I'm going to do it? We have studied it. Yes, exactly. You are going to convert this macro into a function. And how that is done? That is very simple. Instead of sub, I'm going to write function, and it is going to end with end function, and you can't see end function. So let me drag it. Yeah. So end function. Okay. Function and end function, and after function name we are going to have a variable, let's say vmarks, and now vmarks will not get value from a1 but from the function, and let's call this function here v allocate grade based on a1. There is a value error. Why there is a value error? Let's go back and see. Is it less than vmarks? Oh yes, because whenever we create a function we have to assign a value to a function. What we are doing is we are assigning a value to range a2. No sir, the value should be assigned to the function name. So the function name should replace all range a2 dot value. So how this I'm going to do, I'm going to select this, control C, and then select this. I'm not going to type 5 times. I'm going to say control F, and this window, where is that window? Here it is. Replace, control F, find this and replace with allocate grade, replace all. Okay, and you can see that all the values has been replaced, all the range references have been replaced. Let's try to recalculate F9, and we have the grades D, C, C, B, A. So I think this is clear to you how case select case works. So I have an assignment for you, and the assignment is I have these tax slabs. Let me change the view. Here it is. So this is the taxable income, this is the base tax, and if my income exceed uh, this base income, the rate will change. For example, if I have an income of 500,000, then the taxable income, I will need to check where this 500,000 falls. 500,000 falls above 400,000 but less than 700,000. So it means that I am going to choose this slab, 427,525%. So my base tax would be 27,500, and the exceeding amount from 400,000, that is 100,000, and the tax rate is 25. So exceeding tax would be 25,000 and total tax would be 52,500. What you need to do? You need to create a function that will, based on the function select case, and that function will calculate the tax on whatever value I enter in C8. Okay, so this is the assignment. I hope you will be able to do it. So till next time, and good luck with your assignment.